Hello,
How are you?
I'm great. And how about you?
Good. Is your name Bruno?
Yes, that's right.
Very- Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, actually.
Okay, from Sao Paulo or Rio de Janeiro?
That's nice. I live in the São Paulo state, but I live in the countryside. I live like um, 80 miles from São Paulo city.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, do you like living in the countryside?
Yeah, it's great. Like it's a
Yeah.
small city. We have a 50 to 60,000 inhabitants.
Oh,
So it's
nice.
pretty small. Yes, it's a nice city.
Oh, nice. And so I've never been to the countryside in Brazil. What is it like? Like, what can you see in the countryside?
It depends. Like where I live, it's
Hmm.
mostly farms. Like
Okay.
you have sugarcane farms. There's a
Mm.
lot of sugarcane farms.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and some cow farms as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it depends of the region. Where I live is
Mm-hmm.
not that far from São Paulo city,
Mm-hmm.
so there it's kind of busy like my city because it's really close to the one of our major roads,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of people that they run away from São Paulo on the
Oh,
weekends, and they
yeah.
have like houses here to spend the weekend, something like that.
Okay, so I think you mean they get away from Sao Paulo.
Yes, that's right.
So if you run away, that means you don't. So it's forever. So I run away because I don't want to go back ever.
Yeah, sometimes they do that.
Okay.
And
Well
that's
then, yes.
interesting because my city, even though it's a small city, it's
Hmm.
always changing. Like it's different from other countryside in small cities that like one store let it run out of the business and
Hmm.
it's there. Like it's a ghost building forever. And here is because it has this entrepreneur spirit from São Paulo City, it's
Uh-huh.
always changing. Like if a store closes, another
Hmm.
one will like put the building down, build something new, and they start is always regrowing. Like I live in downtown, like
Hmm.
2 streets from the main street, and if I don't go there like in a month, and
Hmm.
sometimes I don't do that, especially
Uh-oh.
now, like we can't go out, and like I'm walking on the street, like
Mhm. Oh.
is there news? I don't know.
Wow. That is so crazy for such a small town, I think. Wow.
Yes, that is.
And have you always lived in this town?
No, I born it in a city called Itu.
Okay, so you can say I was born in Itu. How do
Hmm.
you say it?
Yes, Itu. It's
Itu.
ITU.
I see. Oh, very simple, I
Mhm.
think. Itu.
Yeah, yes. Can you explain to me what's the difference? Like, why can't I say I born it instead of I was born?
Yeah, so because this is a passive verb, so we're
Mm,
using the passive. So you didn't born yourself, somebody else did it for you.
I
So you
see.
could say I was born.
Nice.
Yes.
I always had this kind of a question, but I never
Yeah.
had the answer.
Yeah, so I think it's a little different from Portuguese or Spanish, where they just use the active voice.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. In Spanish, they say nací,
Hmm.
and in Portuguese, is
The
it very
same.
similar? The same.
Hmm.
Okay, interesting. Very good.
Totally the same. I don't know
Do
in
you,
Spanish.
okay, that was my next question.
Yes, that's so shame of me. Like Brazil is the only country in the South America that doesn't speak Spanish.
Uh-huh.
All of my neighbors, all of them speak Spanish, and I don't
Yeah.
even know how to speak Spanish. That's so lame.
Actually, I've talked with so many Brazilians who don't speak Spanish. So I think maybe in Brazil, people don't like learning Spanish for some reason.
In Brazil, people don't like to learn language.
Okay.
I can say that because I'm an English teacher.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And I've been teaching for 10 years now, 11 years now.
Oh,
And like yes, it's difficult. Like people start to study and
Uh-huh.
they go to a like intermediate level, like
Mhm.
B2, it's the most advanced level you can find here in Brazil.
Really interesting. Okay. Well, I think B2 is good though because it's conversational. So you can go to America or England and I think you can talk with people at that level.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, you're right. When I went to America,
Hmm.
I probably was B1
Okay.
because my TOEFL test,
Uh-huh.
they asked the 68 score out of 120, and
Hmm.
I had a 68.
Oh, nice. Oh, you passed. How did you feel when you realized you had 68?
I felt so bad, but
Oh,
like, but like at the same time, I feel great because I passed it, as you said, and
yeah.
I was enrolling to study on at Pitt State University in Kansas.
Hmm. Oh, really? And
Yes,
Kansas? I'm from Missouri, so
really
yes, really.
nice. I went to Missouri like a
Oh,
couple of times
really?
to Kansas City,
Yeah, of course.
and
That's our
to
enemy. I'm from St. Louis.
oh, nice. And I went to a city called Eminence.
Oh, yes. Eminence, Missouri.
Yes, it's very small.
Yes, yes, very small. So a lot of parts of Missouri are very rural. So I think you have St. Louis and Kansas City, but really the rest of the state is very, very rural, very country, I think.
Oh, that's nice. I like it. Like me and my wife, we really
Mhm.
like to go hiking and
Mhm.
trekking. And in Brazil, we don't have like as much national parks as the United
Really?
States.
Oh, did
hmm
you go to the Ozarks?
Mm.
And
Or maybe Ozarks is in Eminence, right?
ooh, I don't remember if Eminence is in the Ozarks, but it's like a big place in Arkansas and Missouri. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. Actually, I don't know if Eminence is in. Let me look very quick. I'm
Yes.
not sure.
And I have an interesting story because I went
Yeah.
there. It was fall break,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't my like I went there with my friend Guilherme, and he
Mhm.
went to San Francisco, but I didn't have money to travel, like
Oh.
get a air ticket and this kind of stuff. But there was a man in Pittsburgh City,
Hmm.
and he was a very nice man, and like he made this trip,
Hmm.
$100 all included. Like
Oh,
yes, it's so nice. One
nice.
week there in Eminence. And
Uh-huh.
said, okay, that's right, that's fair,
Mm.
and I like to explore caves.
Yeah.
And he
Oh.
said, like, there's going to be caves there, and said, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's sold. I'm totally buying it. And then when I went there, we were
Hmm.
like inside of the cave, and I was like thrill, you know, this is my thing. And the guide asked, "Oh, do you know how the caves are formed?" And I said, "Ah, yes, that's my time to shine." And I started explaining like the scientific method, how the caves are formed. And he looked like to me and said, "No, because on the Bible."
Oh no. Was he joking or was he
No,
serious?
he was serious. I was on a religious camping.
Oh.
I had no
Oh my
idea.
gosh. Very funny.
Yes, and because of Pittsburgh had
Uh,
a lot of exchange students, most of
mhm.
them Chinese. I was on a group like me, another Brazilian, and like
Mhm.
25 Chinese.
Oh.
Yes, and like the Chinese, there was like for I don't believe they have this kind of Christian
Yeah.
religions thing, and there was like like just listen, you know. Eh, it was like, oh, sorry, I didn't.
In Brazil, do you have like these religious fanatics like we do in
Yes.
America?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just the
And
same.
are they usually Catholic or another denomination of Christianity?
Yes, Catholic was the biggest religion
Mm.
here in Brazil, but now we have this new Pentecostal, something like that.
Ooh, like Pentecosts. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. We have this in America and the US, but they're not crazy fanatics. So they're more chill, I think, in the
That's
States.
great. Yes, but here there is this cult, like
Mm.
huge temples. They ask money for everything.
Oh.
It's yes, it's
That sounds like the oh my gosh, there's another church and they are crazy. So they believe that aliens came down and they saved people. I'm not sure the story, but it's something like this. So aliens came
is
down
that
and
I believe Tom Cruise is part of it, right?
yes. Oh, Scientology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scientology.
Yes.
South Park makes a lot of fun of out of it.
Yes. Are you a Scientologist?
Oh, I'm not a
Okay.
Scientologist.
I should have asked before I said they were crazy.
But
So,
no problem. I but however,
uh,
I was baptized as a Mormon.
as a Mormon,
Yes.
really
Hmm.
interesting.
Yes.
And now, do you still practice
No,
Mormonism?
never practice.
Oh, so how did you get baptized as a Mormon?
Because my parents, they were like members of the church,
Mm,
and they were trying to convince me and my sister,
mm-hmm,
but they couldn't. And then the elder came to my place and
mm-hmm.
he said to me, "Okay, you are a huge fan of Star Wars. I'll give it to you one action figure if you baptize it." And I said, "All right, that's
They
a deal."
bribed you. Wow.
But he was a very nice man. I
Okay.
liked him a lot.
Well, he gave you an action figure, so he must have been a nice guy.
Yes.
And now, are you religious at all?
No, I'm not. Like for example, a few years ago, like 10 years ago, I really liked it. I was really into the Vikings religion.
Uh-huh.
And because, mm, like, since my grandparents, they were more spiritualists.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made it like a parallel between these two religions, and I was like having these kind of religions for me.
Mm-hmm.
But here in Brazil, since the Viking series came out
Mm-hmm.
and became a thing here in Brazil,
Uh-huh.
people start to make jokes
Ah.
of people like, you are the Brazilian Viking. Come on,
Oh.
you're not. You're a brown Viking. Come on, you're not the real Viking. And then I start like, oh, okay, that's so. I don't want that for me. I don't want to defend myself, like like
Mm.
make statements to ensure that, oh no, my religion is a real thing. Like I'm
Okay, so they didn't take you seriously, maybe.
yes,
Okay.
yes, that's right. And I
Interesting.
and I just like played off like, okay, let it go. I don't need this.
Interesting. Okay. So the Vikings, so they believed in different gods. Was there any god or goddess that you really liked?
Yes, my the one that I really liked it, his name is Balder,
Okay.
and he's like the god of sun, the bright god.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So,
Hmm.
what does he do for people? Is there a story where he's helped somebody?
He like the goddess of no, goddess is for female characters, right?
Yeah.
No, sorry,
Yes.
he's the god.
Uh-huh. Yes.
He's the god of kindness.
Oh, nice. Okay. So
Uh,
he's a kind god, I think.
yes, he like because these kind of religion they try to teach you
Mm-hmm.
with these characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one, his stories
Mm-hmm.
tell how kind he was even with his enemies.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, yeah, I like how a lot of these gods have little stories to help
Mm-hmm.
inspire people to be better
Yes.
people.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
Actually, some of the days of the week in English are named after the gods, like
Mm-hmm.
Thor's Day,
Mm-hmm.
Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah. So our time is almost over.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what are you going to do?
Uh, Probably sleep for the rest of the day.
Okay, very nice.
Chill out.
Well, have a great nap, I think, or
Hmm.
sleep.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye.